Function call will have a function name and its arguments, which we have declared already in the prototype. And if we are missing the prototype, then there will be an error that function prototype missing. So we need to write function prototype before function call for any function. If we are missing that particular prototype, then there will be a error in the compile time. After compilation, that function prototype is missing. So always the function name should be similar to what we have declared in the declaration part of the function, and the argument should be same as we have declared in the prototype. Fine. So now after this, where the basic use of function call is that wherever we have written that function prototype and its definition, if we are just writing the function call with the name function name, for example, like I have given you for the built-in functions like printf. The basic functionality of printf is to print something on the screen. So just we are writing this calling this function in our code, and when we are writing this particular function, as the control comes to this particular line, what happens, it will just check out whether this function name by this name is exist or not. If it exists, then what is the functionality of this function shall be. As per that, it will perform the functionality. But the main important thing is that the function's header file should be included in our program. So this the writing the function call is by function name and its argument, and semicolon should be there. This is the symbol of function call. After this, we'll go to function definition. Function definition is the task which we want to carry out. How to write that? We will write the syntax. How to write the function definition? Same, we'll write outside the main or any other function where we want to write this particular function definition. So we'll write with the return type, then the function name and arguments. Okay, argument 2 and so on. And after that, braces will start. Within this braces, this is called the function block. This is the function block. Okay, in this function block, what we want to perform the task, what this particular function should do, we are going to write up here. So whenever the function call is made, the cursor, the control is diverted to the function definition, and it will read what the task has been written, and as per that it will perform. Okay, always remember the function should have three things. Function prototype should be there, function call should be there, and function definition should be there. So this is the basic thing of function. And after that, we'll see one small example how to write function, how to define a user defined function. As I told you, in types of functions, like we are having two types, built-in function and user defined function. First we'll go for user defined function. So in types of function, we have first as user defined function. Either way we can go, and then built-in functions. This we call it as library functions also. Okay, so in user defined functions, the user creates a function to achieve a specific task. So we'll write up a small example for this, like we'll perform addition of two numbers with the help of functions. So how we are going to write up? See, we are starting with comments. Two numbers using functions. stdio.h, we have written the header file in which the input output functions are present. conio.h, console input output, in which we are having get ch, src, and for this one is clearing the screen, clr scr, and then we are writing up the prototype of the function first thing. So we'll write int add, we have given the name of the function. In this we are passing two parameters of type integer, then we have given a semicolon, we are writing main, again we are creating some variables a comma b comma sum. Three variables we have created, we have declared also, we can say we are declaring also. And after that what we'll do, we'll take inputs from the user, printf, enter value of a, then scanf, we will write input function. These are two built-in functions. Okay, so now we will write the format specifier, %d ampersand a means address of a. So this value will be stored on address of a. Then we'll take up the value of second variable, that is b. Scanf, again format specifier, %d for integer, ampersand b. Okay, so after this what we'll do, we'll write sum, where we have to store the value. Sum equal to, we'll write the function name, add, and now what we are doing, we are passing these two arguments, means the variables a comma b. These are known as actual parameters also. Okay, I will tell you what are actual parameters. So add, argument 1 is a, argument 2 is b. So this is a function call written here, we are making a function call. So after this we'll write up the definition of function. Now we'll write here defining, if defining a function. Okay, so we'll write here int add, we'll take some parameters here by the name int x comma int y. So now comes, what are these? X and y, these are known as formal parameters, these are known as actual parameters, these two are known as actual parameters, which means that these are the original parameters. Whenever the control comes here, the values are substituted of a and b, and these values are transferred to x and y. X will act as a, y will act as b now. So that's why we are saying it as formal parameters. Okay, so now again we'll start up the braces. In this we'll take up some storing variable as z, In this we'll write z equal to x plus y, and here we'll write return z. That's it. So here what happens whenever we are writing return z, this addition of x and y are again transferred back to sum. The addition is stored in sum. Now we are printing sum. Sum equal to the value, format specifier, and sum the variable. And here we'll write get ch for holding the screen, and that's it. The program is finished. Here we have written the declaration of variables, or we can say it as creating of variables. Here what we are doing, we are just printing with the help of printf function, enter value of a, then scanf. We are accepting values from keyboard of a and b, and what we are doing, we are making a function call with the help of these two parameters a and b. These are known as actual parameters also. The values are transferred here to x and y, which are known as formal parameters. In this definition of function, what we are doing, we are performing addition operation, and after adding these two values we are storing in z. Again we are returning this z to sum. And here what we are doing, the executable part of main sum, we are displaying sum as the main thing. So that's it for today. Inshallah we'll continue tomorrow. Jazakallah khair.